a new relationship just for this summer festival. These are conversations we were trying to work out before today how long we've been talking with each other, but I've worked at Whitechapel for over 5.5 years, and for the whole length of that time, we have been talking with Maha, we have been planning and plotting and programming and developing conversations, and I think that's really, really important in building the trust and the connection between the two organisations, and I think this is reflected in the strength of the programme for this summer. The second thing I want to emphasise is the importance of the collaborative process that has led to the biennial as a whole, and particularly the TUFAN programme at Whitechapel. And collaboration is a very easy thing to say, but it's a very difficult process, and it requires, I think, different ways of working. And it has been such a pleasure for us to work with Maha, with the wider Oitijjo community, with the artists, to develop something together. And that just feels really, really special for us all to talk about what issues, what artworks, what histories might be important to us, and then to think about how this can develop into an exhibition and a live programme and a whole summer festival. And the last thing I want to say is that I think the spirit of Oitijjo can be felt right across the festival as a whole, and you can see Maha's fingerprint across so much of what we're doing. So as I think you were just talking about, we have the group exhibition called TUFAN. We also have a community library that Oitijjo have curated. We have a film program in our auditorium. We have these wonderful banners hanging in our foyer of the gallery, and we have this very exciting live public program running throughout the summer. So, for example, every Monday at Whitechapel Gallery, we'll have Mahila Ongon, the group, meeting, having painting workshops at the gallery. We'll have performances, we have interactive works, and I think just that sense that Oitijjo have contributed to the programme right across our building and right throughout the summer is really central to the spirit of Backyard Biennial as a whole.
I just wanted to add that other organizations who have been really helpful in our thinking, আমাদের চিন্তা ভাবনা কেমন করে আমরা এটা করতে পারি, সেটা হচ্ছে যে মাইলেন কমিউনিটি প্রজেক্ট, আপনারা নিশ্চয়ই চেনেন নুরুল ইসলামকে, ওরা একটা ফিল্ম দেখাচ্ছে in Whitechapel Gallery. They're showing the film.
It's actually going to be at Queen Mary University.
Oh, right. Okay, Queen Mary University ওরা ফিল্ম দেখাচ্ছে। আর আপনার আরেকজন হচ্ছে ট্র্যাপড ইন জোন 1, আপনারা তাকেও চেনেন, বাবলুকে চেনেন। ওরা অনেক আপনার বাচ্চাদের সাথে কাজ করে, আর সামারে যে সব বাচ্চাদের হলিডে টাইমে যে অনুষ্ঠান হবে সেটা আপনার once a week আপনার Whitechapel গ্যালারিতে হবে। সো ডাইরেক্টলি কমিউনিটির থ্রু দিয়ে অনেক আমাদের গ্যালারির ভেতরে, গ্যালারির চারপাশে আমরা ভর্তি থাকবো, কাজ করব, ঠিক করব। আর আমার লাস্ট পয়েন্ট যেটা বলতে ভুলেছি যে আমরা একটা অনুষ্ঠান করছি গ্র্যান্ড ইউনিয়ন অর্কেস্ট্রার সাথে, যেটা 15ই অগস্টে হবে টয়েনবি স্টুডিওতে। আর আমরা সেটা হচ্ছে ওদের একটা পারফরমেন্স আছে, বলতে পারেন আপনার অপেরার মতো, যাত্রার মতো। সেটা হচ্ছে আপনার বেঙ্গল টু বেথেল গ্রিন। তো সেই অনুষ্ঠানটা ডেফিনেটলি আশা করি আপনারা সবাই আসতে পারবেন, সবাইকে বলতে পারবেন। এটা টিকিটে দেওয়া আছে কিন্তু খুবই কম পয়সা, এটা সবার জন্য। এটা হবে 15ই অগস্টে। প্লিজ আমাদেরকে জিজ্ঞেস করেন যাতে এইটার ব্যাপারে সবাই আমাদের এসে দেখতে পারে, এনজয় করতে পারে যে বেথেল গ্রিন, বেঙ্গল টু বেথেল গ্রিনটা কি জিনিস। এটা অ্যাবসলিউটলি
Tower Hamlets, which is the youngest and fastest growing borough in the whole country, and so we think about young people a lot. We have a youth collective for 15 to 24-year-olds called Duchamp and Sons, who meet and develop their own projects, working with artists and with gallery staff. But you asked specifically about schools. So one of the important things about Backyard Biennial is that we wanted it to cover the summer holiday period, when obviously children aren't at school, so that parents have a free festival to bring their children to. So we have a particular element of Backyard Biennial which is called the Ropery, which is an amazing, large-scale, interactive, participatory space. It's drawing on histories of rope making in East London, and it's a space where people of all ages, but particularly children, can come and literally make rope. They can develop projects with ropes. They can learn about knot tying. It's a very, very participatory experience. And the development of that project has specifically involved working with local schools. So we worked with Christchurch School, which you might know is just around the corner on Brick Lane. And the pupils at that school have made some skipping ropes that appear within the ropery. And as a whole, throughout the year as a whole, we work with a whole range of local schools in Tower Hamlets. And we also work a lot with local teachers, because for every teacher that you reach, obviously you reach a lot of pupils. So those teacher networks come together at the gallery, they share their skills and their ideas and develop their own practices. But you're entirely right to say that young people and school students are the most important stakeholders. And